Peace in the Middle East, a possibility or a dream? It's a big question that many of us have been asking recently. Is there a possibility that there actually can be peace? Or is it just all a scam? Is it all just a big joke? Is it all a futile effort that will never work out? I personally believe there could be such a thing as peace. Will it ever happen? That's up to us to decide. It's known that 1/3 of the population in Israel want peace. 0.5% don't, and 1.5% are confused and therefore have no idea if they can get peace or not. Palestinians are making a big demand. They want the whole country and the Israeli people out. That's not right. There has to be some sort of equality over there. You see, both sides of the fraction have too much pride. Gotta give up some of that pride. If Israel wants to live side by side with Palestinian and vice versa, Israel has to lower some of its pride. Israel has to succumb and, Israel has to actually give away some of the land that originated to Palestinians. Israel always complains that there's bombs going off, but how would they feel? How do you think the Palestinians feel? They're pretty upset also. And you know what? About the terrorist organizations, they have no control over it. The Palestinian president, Mr. Abbas, tried a lot for peace effort, and you know what? He has no control over terrorist organizations that are independent. But you know what? They're upset. And I don't blame them, because Israel treats Palestine like garbage. They throw them out all the time. And you know what? I think that the country of Israel could live side by side with Palestine. And it could be a great opportunity, just like in the old days in the ancient city of Jerusalem. They lived together, everything was good. It was not a problem. Until Palestine also, not being 100% correct, decided that Israel belongs fully to them. I disagree. But you know what, Israel? You have no right to be there over Palestine, and neither does Palestine over Israel. You guys should live equally together. Be happy. Live side by side without bombing. It's not that hard. I mean, the state of Israel originated as being a Jewish state. If you're a Jewish state, shouldn't you keep the Sabbath and be religious and such? Obviously, Israel isn't a religious state, because many people that visited there realize that just like America, it's a free modern state. And you know what? If that's what the state of Jews is all about, maybe the Jews don't have the right to own that state, because obviously they're not fulfilling their commitment to the Jewish nation to be in that state, to own a Jewish state. It's an Israeli state. So who gives Israel more of a right to be there than Palestinians? And you know what? Who says Israel's blood is redder than Palestinians? Just because there's a lot of terrorist organizations doesn't mean that Muslims are bad people. I happen to know many Jewish people, many Muslim people, and they're very great friends of mine. Many people that care about peace and want it, and want to endure a long relationship. Why does there have to be war? I don't understand. I mean, a great philosopher, James Montesquieu, in the time of the Renaissance said, man is born greedy and hating. Is religion just an excuse for another war? Is it really true that man is born bad, wanting to fight and spill the blood of others? I think not. I think this whole thing, the whole religion thing, is an excuse. You know what, Jewish people? If you want to be Jewish, go ahead. Be Jewish in Israel. But you know what? Let the Arabs do what they want as well. Let Christians be Christian as well. Why do Christians have to have missionaries going around countries, converting people to Christianity? Same by Mormons. Why does that whole terminology of missionaries have to exist? Why do Arabs, Muslims, have to blow themselves up to prove a point? You know what? If you want to be a Muslim, be a Muslim. You want to be a Jew? Be a Jew. You want to be a Christian? Be a Christian. You want to be a Hindu? Be a Hindu. Buddhist, monotheism, polytheism, mythology, whatever you want. You may emphasize that in your own manner. But don't go around changing other people. Is this whole thing thing about religion legitimate? You know what? Many people are dying right now because they have too much pride. Too much pride. For the religion? For foolish matters. And for what? For what? For more blood to be shed? The whole war in Iraq is driving people mad. With bitterness. Families are dying. Children are crying. And people feel unsafe. And for what? Can we leave unity closely? I learned in my hard life that religion destroys families. Why can't we emphasize that to this scenario and just be happy? I believe peace can occur, but it's like the famous quote. It's like asking someone, can you get me a cup of water? The guy will tell you, yes I can, but will I? It's the same thing in Israel. There can be peace, but will there? That depends up to you and everyone else. Thank you.